Honestly,
I love the worst of it and the best of it.
The problem with liking the worst of it and the best of it, which I agree, the problem with that is that both the middle ground stuff, if it is like not fresh or if it's like whatever consistency it's at, it's always the same. The really good and really bad chocolate stuff, if it starts to get old or bad, it is inedible or close to it.
Yeah.
That's the issue I have, is that I always get really old, bad chocolate, and sometimes with good chocolate. So, like, I tend to lean towards, like, good chocolate because I have more of a guarantee that it's going to be fresher.
That's true.
But I will say I've had, like, what I would consider the bottom of the barrel, like, the little orbs in foil that just have, like, bad fake peanut butter in the middle. I've had fresh and stale ones of those. Stale, they're one of the worst things I've ever eaten. And fresh, they're like, I could eat these forever until I die. Like, right now, until I'm dead. And that is sort of the difference, is like...
Yeah.
I can't fucking trust them.
Yeah,
that's what
I see what you're saying. I think that's right. That's kind of the caveat with the shitty chocolate, is like once it's formed, that weird white chocolate mildew on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I don't know why it does that, but it does.
I don't know why bad chocolate, much like dog shit, just loses its color if it sits out for too long.
It really does, and it gets like a weird chalky texture on the outside. Yeah, once that happens, It's like that's not doable anymore.
Yeah, it's not what you want.
This is random tangent, but my grandparents, I'm just thinking about this because they just sold this place. My grandparents had a trailer on my great-grandpa's property.
Okay.
And I don't remember when they bought it, but it's like aggressively 70s on the inside. I guess they probably bought it in the 70s.
How much orange and yellow is there?
All of it.
Yep. Perfect.
The carpet is a yellow-red shag carpet. And the inside is like fake wood paneling, and the interior decorating was like weird short swivel couches, and one of the main things I remember from being there as a kid is like every time we all went there for a family reunion, they would get like some kind of M&Ms or something, and they would all go in the same glass jar. But I don't think they were ever like thrown out and then new ones were put back in for the family reunion. So it was always just like old ass M&Ms.
That's a real Russian roulette of M&Ms.
It really was. But like that old chocolate taste, like in my brain, is forever tied with this super 70s trailer home.
That's honestly very appropriate.
It makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah. But everything about that place was yellow and orange, from the cabinets and flooring to the carpet to the walls.
From the windows to the walls.
From the windows to the walls. It was just
great.
Really 70s.
If you've never had a stale peanut butter, or regular M&M, just do yourself a favor and leave them out for a year. Just see how bad that fucking candy gets when it gets stale. It's fucking terrible.
They're not good.
I had a little dispenser that some relative gave me. There was like the little M&M hand, and then you pull it down, and it like drops them in there.
Oh yeah, they have.
And I remember like finding that when I was like leaving to go to college and like eating what was in there or trying to and just having the worst time ever with it. That stuff real bad.
Yeah, candy dispensers like that, especially opaque candy dispensers.
Mm-hmm.
Do not fuck with that.
You don't want hidden secrets in a candy dispenser.
That's not a good sign. Yeah.
Similarly, I kept a bunch of hard candies and stuff in like an old butter cookie tin from like stuff that I would get in like Halloween stuff. Like post like 10 years old, I was never like a huge I gotta eat a lot of sweets kind of person. So I always ended up with these little stores of like candy and stuff. And I also remember opening that when I was leaving for college, and it was just one solid disc of hard candy in the bottom and a bunch of empty wrappers like floating in it and hardened to it. So that's also a future you could see for candy if you want to do some experiments.
Mm-hmm. I remember old Halloweens where all the, like, keeping all the, basically what you're describing, keeping all the candy in one tin, and it would all just congeal into, like, a weird chocolate loaf.
Yeah.
Never a good sign. Also, I just noticed, I think our Skype limitations might have changed as far as recording, because it stopped our recording and started a new one.
When did it stop our recording?
6 minutes and 45 seconds ago.
So did they shorten it by a half hour?
They must have.
Those sons of bitches.
They know what we're doing, and they're like, we gotta cut some time off this.
Well, I mean, they failed because I'm still putting up this part of the episode too.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
gonna happen to everyone. But just so you're aware, that is
it's a real asshole thing to do. All right, well, that might actually work out great. Because if they shortened it to 2.5 hours, that means potentially, because I've been searching, so quick side note on things I've been doing while sick and looking for podcast things. I scoured fucking Scott Adams, famed Dilbert artist, author, and his website. Don't give me that look. You love Scott Adams.
He's my favorite.
So I went and I looked up his tab on hypnosis, and I found some stuff. One thing I found that's really dismaying, he has 1,600 episodes of his Drinking a Cup of Coffee podcast. So there's that.
All right, that sounds like prime hate listening material.
It's video. Good. Guess what? Same kind of thing we do. Video podcast.
Okay.
So there's that, except you have to watch him drink coffee, which I only do half the time. And along with being 1,600 episodes, I also went through, and he has like fucked up his whole website. And now, instead of having, like when I read the Scott Adams stuff from, if you want to hear some quality Scott Adams, go back to the Moist Robot Hypothesis episode. Yeah, it's fun to say those words again.
Him at his best. Yeah.
You can hear me do a terrible voice for like an hour at a time. Which I plan to do again, but so what he did was he has no real way to navigate his website except tags. So if you hit the hypnosis tag, it just gives you a drop of hypnosis related material. None of it's under like a subheader. It's just video, a thing I wrote about hypnosis, video, a thing I wrote about hypnosis.
Oh, this sounds like a very WordPress website.
It's like, it's less navigable than mid-era Tumblr. It is fucked in there. So I'm probably gonna have to fucking screenshot it to keep stuff when I want to read something. It is a nightmare. I'm gonna try to get it on the PC instead of like mobile stuff, but I don't think it's gonna help. Like his drop-down menus are like a merch store, his podcast, and then like tags. It's bad.
I mean that it's all very consistent with the content. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Incredibly boomer vibes from all of it.
He continues to have bad ideas. I didn't find anything that we need to talk about yet. He does. The hell?
I gotta plug this in, but I want to see what this looks like on mobile because I know it's gonna be horrifying. I
believe it's scottadamsays.com. Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to know what Scott Adams says.
Try to find something on that website. People at home, don't give it more traffic. I'm sure it has plenty.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot to pay my internet bill. It's telling me. For a minute, I was like, oh, his website is shut down. No, it's me. It's me that's shut down.
Okay.
Guess I'll do that tomorrow or tonight. Says. Oh.
Yeah, you get to the good stuff?
I just have a... God. This?
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's bad.
Coffee with Scott.
That guy sucks.
Coffee with Scott.
And that definitely increases that feeling of not liking coffee with Scott.
Loser Think. He has a book called Loser Think. Okay.
God.
Episode 1563. I will tell you which public figures are lying to you today. Spoiler, most of them.
It was real rough
looking. Edge lord.
I was looking through his stuff. One of his hypnosis articles is people get hypnotized into switching immediately from pro-life to pro-choice. And then at the bottom, he has the fucking nerve to be like, what do I think about it? I just step back and let the ladies talk about it. It's like, God damn it, Scott Adams, you suck so bad. Also, giving him the like advertiser voice isn't fair because he sounds like a dipshit.
I have not heard his actual real voice, I don't think. And I'm not excited to. Oh, here's some bullet points from his Today episode.
Yeah.
Number 1, the book White Fragility is racist. Number 2, this episode contains his comments on the Rittenhouse trial, which I'm very interested in hearing.
Yeah, maybe I do need to listen to that one.
Actually, I think I really need to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Riots brewing? ? Followed the money.
Fuck.
Entering the CRT argument to defeat it. Steve Bannon vows misdemeanor from hell. What the fuck does that even mean?
Okay, yeah, we have to listen to this podcast.
Yeah, we do. Actually, this might be our calling to create the equivalent of a knowledge fight for this fucking guy.
Okay, well, I know what I'm going to be listening to this week. It's going to be a lot of Moment of Truth, and it's going to be a lot of Scott Adams. Terrible podcast.
Just a lot of really quality content.
And it's all from the early thousands, right?
Yeah, this wasn't published today.
Fuck.
This next bullet point is Xi dominates Biden. Cool.
Okay. So
his tags for this are Alzheimer vaccine, CRT, Dr. Zhivago feel good.
Okay.
Steve Bannon white fragility. Why is he why is he still talking about Steve Bannon?
I think Steve Bannon got held in contempt of Congress recently, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Man, alright. I really want to read Loser Think, his book.
How long is it? I don't know if I want to read.
Oh God, he has so many books. He has a book called Win Bigly.
Fuck off.
This guy is.
Scadams is such a fucking garbage human.
Loser Think. What's the other one? God's Debris, a thought experiment.
That sounds very moist robot hypothesis.
If there's anyone I can think of that shouldn't be experimenting with thought, it's probably Scott Adams.
Yeah, he should probably stick to swimming in his Dilbert-shaped pool.
Just keep drinking from your coffee mug, dude. Leave everyone alone.
Yeah, get all those bones full of holes and fall down some stairs or whatever.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, on that note, can we start scadams.com?
Scadams? I would really love to just purchase any sort of Scott Adams domain, like anything at all, just so he can't have it.
Scootadams.com.
All of it. I will pay money just to inconvenience this stupid man.
It appears that somebody already owns scottadams.net, scottadams.smoke, scottadams.bike. I'm sorry, Mr. Adams, we can't give you any of these.
Scottadams.coffee.
Scottadams.coffee, scottadams.gov.
Fuck. That's a alternate universe in which, oh God, we're all dead by now.
Oh shit. I'm gonna send you this this image I just got of Natalie in the local paper.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool.
I want to see that.
You're gonna see a lot of buttons.
Everyone knows the more buttons you have on, the more fashionable you are.
It's true.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, I like this a lot. Very cool.
And with that note, I guess check out the short article on why I joined Socialist Alternative if you want to check that out. I believe that's probably in The Stranger. It might be in the Seattle Times. I would be surprised. It's probably The Stranger. And I think we're gonna go because this household is about to turn into a movie watching household for a group thing. So
that sounds good.
I will bid everyone a adieu, bejabbers, and McClunky.
All right, and a begone thoughts from me.
Yeah. Now let's see how long this podcast was.
Yeah, I'm curious.